You're about to be the next biggest star.
Will change this entire industry.
RZA, good morning.
Peace. What up, Jeff? Good morning to you.
Oh man, this is such a thrill to talk to you. I'm such a big fan. Thank you for joining me this morning.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Wu-Tang, an American Saga season 2 on Hulu. You know, the clan is discouraged this season, but they know their music is a path to a better future. So we really concentrate on making it 36 chambers, don't we?
Yeah, we go through the whole process, and I think we show it in a way of creating music that hasn't really been seen before on no TV show or film.
And they have an honest and frank discussion about the dangers and obstacles that lie ahead of them to overcome, for success. So I love the frank discussions they have this season.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite lines is by Elijah, who plays Divine, and he says he's reading a contract, and he says, "Man, I didn't know that if you didn't know English, you had to be bilingual because the contracts are so, twisty."
I like, are you sure about the name? And then you pull out all that cash,
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun making it. These young actors, Shamik Moore, Aston Sanders, Zoli Griggs, they all are bringing their A game to this show and reenacting these moments. And hopefully when young people or any people, but especially young people watch it, they get inspired to realize that, you don't have to always keep going to the negative. You could go to the positive and get a great result.
This is the season where the spark happens for the group. And when you're telling these stories, there's a dramatic license for the series, but did you have difficulty in choosing which stories to tell?
Yeah, I mean, some stuff you got to leave dead dogs where they lay, right? But as long as, we strive to tell the story and make sure that it encompasses a through line, a good energy, and keep, more importantly, the spiritual truth of all the incidents that happen,
It has to be such a trip casting younger versions of yourselves. What was the most interesting casting moment? I would assume Ashton Sanders for you.
Yeah, well, Ashton, we actually casted him early. I saw him in the movie Equalizer 2, I think. Yeah. And he just got those eyes that reminded me of a young me, the eyes of an artist striving to be himself, But one of the hard castings was, of course, we brought in UGuard for this season. We brought in mathematics this season. And it was difficult because, just trying to find someone who's going to have the swag of UGuard and at the same time make you like him, but also realize how grumpy he could be. That was tough. And then we had to recast Inspector Deck. And that was really one of the toughest things. But Inspector Deck himself got involved with the casting, and we ended up with the right person.
And RZA, I have to ask you, one of my favorite films this year I just saw last week was Hard Luck Love Song. I just think it's brilliant. And I had the pleasure of interviewing Sophia Bush and Michael Dorman and even Justin Corsby the other day. I just want to say how much I liked you in that movie. You were just fantastic.
Oh, wow. Man, I didn't get a chance to see it yet, but I'm so much rooting, Justin, what a cool director, and Sophia Bush, it was a great time really for me to pop up on that set and share art together with them. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. So thanks for giving me that tip.
And also, I noticed that I was reading up on you that your evolution of veganism, because that's something I've been considering. What would you recommend to someone who's thinking about making that jump to being a vegan?
I'll say, pace yourself, right? Maybe you stop red meat, or maybe you just pace yourself. For me, I stopped red meat first, and then I stopped the poultry, and then I stopped the fish. And then the last thing I let go of, which is going to be tough, letting go of that butter.
Oh my gosh. It sounds like a struggle for me, but I'm going to give it a try just on your recommendation.
Yeah, and cheese is tough too. New York pizza, come on.
I'm Italian.
But there's a great company, exactly. But there's a great company called VioLife who has they did a good job. I'm in my house now. Me and my wife, we actually are able to have wine, cheese, and crackers, thanks to Violife.
Well, RZA, congratulations on season 2 of Wu-Tang and American Saga, streaming on Hulu. Thank you so much for joining me today, and come visit us in Las Vegas soon, man. We'd love to have you.
Thanks for the invite, Jeff. Peace.
Take care, buddy.